Long before cities, before the roads, there walked a man whose name still echoes in the winds of Zimbabwe. His warriors called him the Lion of the North. His people loved him. Tonight, gather close to the fire. Let me tell you a story of Chief Mzilikazi, the warrior who became a king, and the king who became a legend. Mzilikazi was born far away in the land of the Zulus, among the Amakumalo people. As a boy, his eyes were sharp like the eyes of an eagle, and his courage grew as steady as the sun. When he became a man, he served under the mighty King Shaka. Yes, that Shaka Zulu. They say Mzilikazi could look at a battlefield and see what others could not. A path to victory where there seemed to be none. His warriors trusted him. They would run into fire if he asked them to, for they knew he was a leader who fought beside them, not behind them. But even lions clashed with other lions. A disagreement with King Shaka set Mzilikazi on a different path, and he gathered his warriors, their wives, their children, and their cattle. Together they began a journey far, far away to the north. It was no easy road. They crossed raging rivers. They fought enemies who blocked their way. Hunger sometimes followed them like a shadow. But Mzilikazi had a gift. He could bring people together. Along the way, he welcomed strangers. He gave them a place to belong until his followers became more than an army. They became one nation. At last, they came to the wide open plains of what we now call Zimbabwe. The land near today's Bulawayo welcomed them, with grass for their cattle and hills for protection. There, Mzilikazi built his kingdom. He raised strong Amakanda fortified villages, and he trained his army into regiments that moved like wind and struck like the leopard. Under his rule, many tongues became one voice, the voice of the Ndebele nation. He blended the strength of his Zulu roots with the traditions of local people, weaving them into one proud identity. When Mzilikazi's time came in 1868, his people buried him in the sacred Matobo Hills. They say on some nights, when the moon is high and the wind is gentle, you can still hear the faint beat of war drums and voices of warriors singing his praise. And that, my friends, is the story of Mzilikazi, the Lion of the North, a warrior, a builder, a unifier, whose footsteps shaped the land we walk today. A leader who fought not only with a spear, but with wisdom. Now tell me, if you were in Mzilikazi's shoes, would you have left the safety of Shaka's kingdom and start your own? What makes a greater leader, the one who wins battles or the one who unites people? And how do you think Zimbabwe might look today if Mzilikazi had never made that journey north? Think about it. For history is not just in the past, it is in the choices we make today. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want more African history told around the fire, like this video, subscribe and join me next time for another story that shaped our land. Until then, bye.